Gonna break it down, break it down, break it down. Gonna break it down, break it down, break it down.
Do you hate?
Fuck Cutlasses.
Like the car?
Oldsmobiles?
Yeah.
What did they do to you?
They don't even make them no more.
They look good, and salute to all the brothers and sisters who are restoring them. Shout out to my homie DJ Reminisce and my homie JD. You know, they doing their thing. I don't know if it's a Cutlass or the other joint, but fuck Cutlasses.
I'm going to do it first before you say that.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to eat a Red Hot Riplet on the podcast, okay? I just want you to know.
You so St. Louis, that's my tattoo.
Now we ASMR. Hold on, wait a minute.
Cutlasses and Red Hot Riplets. Go ahead, Shad.
Really? Ooh, you chewing it all slow. Chew it. Oh, yes. I like the way you chew.
If you're from St. Louis, you know about Red Hot Riplets and Cutlasses. Go ahead.
Nah, it was because in the 90s, I caught X getting fucked on the back of a Cutlass.
Was it the lady that we just saw you was talking to on the street?
Not at all. Not at all. That's family. You a nigga. Not at all. Not at all.
And you did hit a beeline though, bro. You hit a real big beeline.
Right.
We gonna get Shot in trouble. His girls gonna be listening. They be like, "What?" No, his girls,
the girls, they hate me.
His neck almost broke trying to make sure that was her.
Hey, Miss Parker. But no, I hate Cutlasses because this nigga was wearing ass out on the back of a Cutlass in a cul-de-sac.
What year was the Cutlass?
Let's see if he moved his dick out the way from fucking.
Wait a
Probably.
minute.
I'm gonna say a 86. That is a pause, but I was mad.
We gonna have to.
It was 1994.
Drop this episode.
You need to see a
at night.
therapist.
Yeah, he needs.
It was 1994.
You got trauma, bro.
And it'd be situations where you might, cheating is not good. Cheating sucks. Black men don't cheat. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
BMDC.
Right? But sometimes you might see your lady getting knocked down by somebody else, and that person's stroke might just be way more impressive than yours. You can't do nothing after that.
I don't want to know.
The dude ass was hitting his scalp, my nigga.
Jesus Christ. B, have you ever had your back knocked out like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not doing that with y'all today.
Well, whoever is doing that right now, you need to do something.
It was the 90s.
That mean it's 2021. That mean the sex game should step up, bro. From the 90s to the 21.
He had those traumatizing strokes. Every stroke I give him.
Why are you infatuated with his stroke game?
I'm sorry. The dude, I couldn't do nothing after that. What can I do?
Now you're gonna be the butt of everybody's joke next week.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I don't even take myself serious. So,
With your matching colors on today.
That's right.
You did, down to the shoes.
These do not match my shoes.
Well, actually, that's like kind of the thing, right? You're supposed to do like the color blocking and then up top and then, bro, yeah.
But I'm saying like one of them strokes.
Fashionista.
Like, I'm telling I just don't like Cutlass, so fuck Cutlass. I'm saying like it could have been a phone in the other room. And he could have been like, hold on, I'm still in it. I'm still in it. I'm still in it. I'm still in it. Boom.
They didn't have cell phones in the 90s like that. You had the big block joint.
Oh, okay.
Or either like the straight phone. You remember the Nokia?
Yeah.
That everybody had.
That you flip it down a little bit.
You had to go Northwest Plaza to get the cool case on there. Yeah.
You know what a thought vehicle was back in the early
hold on.
2000s?
I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say Chevy Cavalier.
I'm going with a Pontiac Sunfire.
I'm going with a Neon.
Neon. I was going to go there.
Yo, Pontiacs though.
There.
So I'm glad you said that because I think the new the Thoughtmobile is the G6.
No, they don't make Pontiac anymore.
They don't make them no more. Just like they don't make Oldsmobile anymore.
So I've heard the Altima, the Optima.
Boy, fuck you.
What about Kias?
I got a Kia. I just got a K5.
You a thought?
No, I got like the sporty.
No, your shit fly.
I liked it. I was gonna get a Camry actually. That's why I was looking at
Camry.
Yeah, I was gonna get a Camry. So I really, I don't. Cars don't faze me. Like I don't need a BMW or a Lexus or none of that shit. But I do like nice cars, cool cars. But I was just like, I want some shit that's gonna last. I don't care about I'm not gonna go get a BMW so that bitch can break down at 60,000. Like, give me the warranty. I want all that. Give me the warranty and give me the powertrain. Give me I want all of that. Tires for life. Give me that. That's what I want. I'm not worried about being able to zip off from the stoplight in 3.9 seconds.
You know what they say about what BMW stand for with black people and shit. Break it down.
What is it?
brother might as well take that motherfucker back. He cannot afford the parts of the service for.
That's real. So I think BMW is there's like a list online, and I think BMW is the #1 car with cost of ownership. So like maintenance, gas, insurance, everything. Like after 5 years, BMW is the highest, like,
And
amount.
Kia and Nissans are like down towards the bottom.
So Kia and Nissan are like they're probably like lower 10 because there's I think like 26 car makers or something like that. So they're down like toward the end. Of course, Toyota's #1. I think right after Toyota was I don't even remember. I'll have to pull it up, but I'll find that. We have a picture up on our IG. One. Happy birthday, B. Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. I appreciate
Happy belated.
it.
I said Happy Mother's Day.
Hey,
Everybody else didn't.
Why she cuss us over?
Yeah, she did need to cuss y'all out. Was I included in it?
I said I don't appreciate how none of y'all is inclusive.
I thought I said Happy Mother's Day.
I don't know what you said.
I said
didn't
Happy
tell
Mother's
nobody
Day
Happy Mother's
every
Day.
day.
Let me tell you, Alan didn't tell me happy birthday.
I did.
That's messed
When?
up.
I'm gonna go through my text.
When?
I'm gonna go through my
I know I
text.
said happy birthday.
I didn't say happy birthday.
No,
Are you sure?
You did not.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you gonna tell us your age?
I'm grown.
You grown? You are grown.
I'm grown.
You was grown, motherfucker. Now, you were really looking in your
23
text.
plus 13.
You nut.
I really just wanted, our show's bestie to, acknowledge me on my birthday, but I guess he don't follow us on social media yet.
He don't see his game.
So
is
he'll
whack.
probably tell us on this, maybe later.
His
Our
game
bestie.
is
Which
whack.
one is? I know who you
Our
talking
bestie
about.
man.
He need to
Your
just
bestie,
tell us that he like
Manny.
you, and he not even trying. Like if you trying to get her, bro, you not even doing the game right, bro.
He got to
Like,
be forthcoming.
You.
Like, we don't even know what he looks like. He won't even come on the show.
He won't come on the show.
We've invited him.
And Brian won't come on the show either. I'm calling you out, dog, because you talked all this stuff in the Facebook comments about how you a man of value and blah 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 and da 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 da. And I'll come on there happily. And where you at, dog? Pull up on me.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody wants to come and, be berated by us three.
But it's not even gonna be that. Like, see, y'all be thinking that y'all gonna get in here and that's not it. Like, we really want to hear your point of view. Like, we know everybody don't think like us because we don't think the same. So
Right.
we just happen to be a clique and we got each other back. So don't get that twisted. But
Right.
we want to hear what you got to say. If you think you're a man of value, or maybe you are, I don't know. I'm not here to determine that. But if that's what you think it is, let us know. Like, why do you think that way? Like,
And just for the record, I want to make this clear because you have to say things like this nowadays. We don't have a problem, and we salute men who think they are bad bitches.
We are all inclusive here at Commentary Podcast and the SOLC Network.
Right.
Speaking of SOLC Network, shout out to Daryl.
Yep.
I kicked it with
Matt.
Daryl Friday and Matt
I
Friday.
just ran into Matt in the park.
I've never
he
seen.
was out there
I've
at,
never seen Matt in person.
9
The
a.m.
park of Forest. You ain't never seen Matt.
Not in person.
We was celebrating Naomi's birthday on Friday.
All right.
Nope, never seen these people. We're down at Kazi Society again.
Kazi.
We are.
Shout out to Jamie.
Yep.
So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. Alan has on a Disney shirt today.
I do have on a Disney shirt.
Last time we were here, it was Mickey Mouse.
Rashad had on a Mickey Mouse shirt last night. See, y'all be letting Rashad slide.
Well, I did have on a Mickey Mouse shirt. I like Mickey Mouse.
I do too, bro. So I told B I was gonna tell my story as to why I am I can't get this damn jacket off. Jesus, here I'm just gonna pull it off.
It's a skinny jacket.
Yeah.
Why I am
She said,
so I'm a Disney fan, right? And not so here's the story, right?
Who's your favorite princess?
"Oh,
You know what? If I had to pick a Disney character that could get the business, I'm gonna go with Mulan.
She could get the business.
If I had to pick a Disney character,
Not even
hypothetically, Tiana, yes. I mean, but Tiana real though. Like,
Oh my god.
she is Tiana real. Everybody know Tiana bad. Come on now, like let's be real.
This is ghetto.
wouldn't it be fucked up if Cinderella feet was stinky?"
They might be.
We clearly don't have shit to talk about.
No, so
Go ahead, Alan, with your
Yeah,
story
you're right,
of your
right.
Disney T-shirt.
And your tight jacket.
so
like,
I'm a
Paul said.
Disney not necessarily fanatic, but here's the story. So at the age of 4, I lost my older brother to cancer. He was 9 years old when he died. And we got an opportunity to do Make-A-Wish. So his wish was to take his little brother to Disney World in Florida. So I went to Disney World, and that's one of the last big memories I have of him. So I have a lot of Disney apparel. I have a lot of Disney merchandise and things of that nature for that reason. It has really nothing to do with any loyalty to the brand or I love. Like, I don't even watch half of their movies, but for me, it's a moment of nostalgia, and kind of paying homage to my brother. So.
Okay, well,
because he could have just said he wanted to go by his damn self. But he was like, "Nah, I want my little brother to go." And
well, most of the time they take the family anyway.
Yeah, so we went with my my late grandmother and grandfather. So I just lost my grandmother on March 17th of this year, and I lost my grandfather December 13th of 19. So
damn, that's my birthday.
Man, that was a rough day. I actually saw my grandfather the night before he passed. He had cancer. He wasn't responsive, but I saw him 2 days prior to that night, and I talked to him for a little bit. So
I think there's something that we don't talk about often is how we process and deal with grief.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which you guys know, well, or maybe not. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So as of course you all know, I'm a huge advocate for mental health, but I think one thing that affects our mental health quite often, especially in African American communities, because we experience so much loss, is grief. And a lot of times we either don't process it or we take a long time to process our grief. So we're constantly in like a state of grief. So unbeknownst to you, Alan, you having an attachment to Disney is still you kind of like, that's how you're processing that grief, even from such a young age.
What about with me and Cutlasses? Because I think I need to like Cutlass.
Is that grief though? Like
that's what's that? What's the name? It's called. Let me stop. I'm trying to sound smart. Now I am smart, but I don't know this term.
I don't know sometimes, Alan.
It's no. I think for me, I honestly did not grieve my brother's death until I was 21. Like I know 21 for certain because like during that time I was like visiting his grave a lot. And in addition to that, I would wonder, right? Like he was 5 years older than me, so I would always wonder, like, what would my life be like? Like, what would we be doing if he was here? Like, we had got our own crib together, or we had did this, So I was 21 around that time when I really, really started to grieve because at the age of 4, right, you don't get it, and it's crazy because the night my brother died, we both had hamsters, and our hamsters died. Both our hamsters died the same night he died.
Oh,
wow.
Crazy, right? Like, so I don't even know what happened. My mom said they froze to death or something. I don't know, but
damn, Alan.
That's what my mama said. Your parents be lying. I remember I had lost a hamster one time. I came home one day, it just wasn't there. And my mom was like, yeah, it ran away.
How?
Now I'm gone. Like, how the hamster run away?
Tell me before I can know.
It was in a whole cage. How the hamster run away, dog? He's sitting there on a wheel all day long.
Yeah.
So, Mom, you gotta come up for that. You gotta come up for that.
Don't do her.
I know when my grandmother passed, and my grandmother and I were very, very, very close. I know one of the things, kind of to touch on what you're saying, Harlem, is I used to have moments, went to the funeral, she's in the afterlife or whatever a person's belief may be, but I'm still calling her on the phone. Like
a lot of people do that.
Yeah, you get like kind of, but I'm saying for like 2 years, I'm like 383, woo, 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 woo. Oh, my grandma ain't even here no
Can't
more.
pick up, yeah.
Yeah. And then I think it was like she died in 2010. So probably by like 2018, I was able to be like, not over it, but deal with it.
Mm-hmm. You never get over it.
No, you don't. Yeah. But you just learn how to process. You learn how to move on and it doesn't hurt as much. I still deal with like the grief of my friend's passing. He was murdered in 2014.
Yeah, so, I remember that time.
Yeah, like I didn't deal with him passing away like for a long time. But as I've continued, like the pain gets less and less, but the grief is still there.
So can I ask you a question, Harlem? And first and foremost, I got to give you your flowers because for years I've known you to talk about, mental health awareness and dealing with mental health way before it became like a buzz topic. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you for that. And I'm glad it's a buzz topic now, but you've always...
It's almost like it's too much. It's too trendy.
It is too trendy, but I agree.
Are we talking about grief still?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the one thing I wanted to ask
Grief
you,
is not trendy. Mental health.
right? Mental health.
Okay,
But we still
that's why I asked. I was like, wait a minute. Did we shift gears?
We at the corner of grief and mental health.
Okay.
You know, down the street,
yeah, I got you. I'm
down
with
the
you.
street
I'm
from
with you.
Kasu.
I just wanted to be clear. I wanted to be clear.
Where we was going in the car.
Yeah.
Right. But no, I was gonna say, do you believe that like people, you know, a person, people, whatever, you know, traumatic situation happens, you're not dealing with it, you're not, or you're processing this or whatever, but do you believe that there are certain things that could, I'm trying to figure out the best way to ask this. Like, do you feel like your behavior could metamorph into something bad or something different outside of yourself based on you not dealing with a death or dealing with a certain situation? Like, you can actually start to change, and the pain you may feel from something or whatever, like, can start to affect you in ways that you're not even picking up on until.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because there are times where grief consumes you.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Because you're either grieving too deeply or you're not grieving at all.
Right.
And so it begins to manifest in the form of something else because you have to get that. You have to face it head on. You have to deal with it. So it's going to come out one way or the other. So it just begins to manifest in a different type of way.
Because it's sometimes like, you know, how people, you know, I'll be very respectful saying this, but people may pick up certain addictions or
it's all coping mechanisms.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You try to find a way to cope and to numb so that you don't have to deal with it. And usually that comes with, not that it doesn't come with all death, but it comes with traumatic.
Yeah.
So deaths that you weren't expecting. So a murder or a car accident. Those types of death comes with a completely different type of grief, I believe.
Right. No, I feel you. So and thank you for that answer. And I know that sometimes, I mean, I've been through it. I'm pretty sure everybody has, where it may be certain things that you do with certain ways that you act based off of traumatic things, but it could almost be unconscious.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just, and that's why I wanted to ask you, you know, your professional opinion.
I appreciate that. But it's very important that we all take care of our mental health. I think I said this last night in our group text, we've been in very different spaces. Rashad is always so positive and the world is mine.
Unless I call y'all niggas.
Sisters this, sisters that. And
you niggas.
Right.
Alan has been unusually quiet on social media to the point I was like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
We
bruh?
do miss
like,
your
what's wrong
I got
with
some
you?
things going on. I won't get on them now, but you know, to everybody, especially like B hit me up and she was like, "Bruh, you stupid quiet." Like, you know, the thing is, and I think you know this because even when people like us, all of us as a collective, are going through things, I know, Shad, you pipe down as far as, you know, being controversial on social media, but we can still crack jokes and be controversial and really kind of just like put that stuff up and then tune out and let, you know, the comments be the comments and whatever. And, you know,
and never respond.
People think it's all good like you, but, you know, like as of late, like life is not bad or anything. It's just kind of a collection of things that that are starting to build up that I'm dealing with. So
yes, sir.
You know, I'm not, for anybody that's concerned hearing me say this, like, I'm good, I'm cool. I'm just kind of pushing through right now. Like, I'm just in that moment of pushing through.
Because I was starting this foundation called NH, and I'll talk to you about it off air. It's called, it stands for Niggas Hug. So if you need a hug from a nigga, I got you, man. Nigga meaning guy, you know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion. But I got you.
So like real talk.
That don't make us LMNOP. You know what I'm saying?
I'll scratch the surface on something, man.
Right.
As you all know, kind of my situation that I got going.
Yes, sir.
I had started kind of reaching out to people and in different groups, right? And that stuff is crazy, bro. Like, my situation ain't that bad.
No. Like, when you look at it, you be like,
yo.
I noticed that from being on. I'm on the divorce side of TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And the co-parenting side of TikTok. So you know the algorithm bases off like your likes. So I don't know how I ended up on like co-parenting TikTok and divorce TikTok, but when you hear other people's stories, you be like, damn, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
It doesn't take away from your situation being stressful or anything like that, but like just identifying. I think that was a teachable moment because I identified that while Alan is normally, I won't even say like the strong friend, but Alan is always, you know, vigilant. He's always got some off the wall to say, you know, in his brunch boots or whatever.
Right. But it always makes sense.
Hey, shout out to Keontae and happy belated to you too. She has.
I didn't know that we shared a birthday.
Yeah, I saw her the night before her birthday.
Yeah.
So I met her Mama Karen. She was cool. She was turned up. So I see where the hot mess DNA comes from.
You funny. But that was just me being vigilant of like checking on your strong friend. Right? And I think we all should do that, but also have to check in with self.
Yeah.
That's right. Very important too. So whatever that looked like for Alan, there was like disconnecting. You know, he wasn't on social media. Sometimes it can just be overwhelming. You have to check in with yourself and just, otherwise you just can't be, you know, your best self.
Real.
Yeah, I wasn't responding to none of the group chats or nothing. Like I was just chilling. And a lot of it, you know, I switched jobs too, so a lot of it was just work because I had some pretty strenuous timelines, but it was like you put all of that and then now you can't really do what you want to do for fun during the day, like to get out of that space.
But then you came back, Alan.
Oh, Jesus.
And when you did come back to social media, you posted a rather cryptic photo in your Facebook story.
Was that him at the pumpkin patch?
No. It was a picture on Wednesday.
Uh-oh. I might have missed that.
Of his lady. She was
You saw that?
She was in a dress.
Uh-huh.
It was almost like she was maybe at like a boutique of, you know, a possible. Did you see the photo?
Hey.
Okay. So you posted a rather cryptic photo. And then not in so many words, you told people to mind their fucking business.
I sure did.
So I think now as we kind of, you know, shift gears a little bit to a little bit more of a
how that beat go?
A little bit more of an upbeat tempo.
Why we rolling?
What was that about?
So first off, what's up, y'all? Commentary, intellectual Blackversation.
Hey.
We are back. We at Kazi Society.
In your mouth.
SOLC Network. We appreciate you. And on Wednesday, I came back a little bit and I posted a very cryptic photo. And it's still mind y'all damn business. So
That's some bullshit.
That's what we did today.
I'll talk to y'all about it. But you know, there's a buildup coming here. Y'all know I don't do nothing regular. Y'all know I don't do nothing regular. Like,
boy, you cheesing more than a delicacy.
Yeah.
Listen, the screenshots were running rampant.
Because you know what I also know?
What
Wednesdays are, right? Wedding Wednesdays at the courthouse.
Oh. Couldn't we be
hang tight.
something ever?
You know, ASMR.
Yeah, how Ripley, baby.
So I'm just waiting. You know, I was waiting until I got into his face to ask him the question. Right. You know, I just sent the little eye emoji and he didn't want to respond. So okay, I'm gonna ask you in person.
Yeah, I think all my ex-boos hit me up.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw that.
Hey, DMs and text was going crazy.
Which is crazy.
Screenshots everywhere,
I can't say
bro.
nothing that I've been saying for a very long time because that might lead into none of my business. But I said, AI and I had a very, very, very great conversation that we could never share with the show. But I think it was
like 1 a.m.
What you know? What was crazy because of that conversation? Then that picture.
Yeah. So listen. I'm just gonna tell you all to stay tuned, okay? That's all I can tell you is to stay tuned. Stay tuned.
You been stretching your legs?
Stay tuned. I've been working out.
You been working out?
Working out.
Hey, I done got a new job. Now he got a little money, buy a little ring and stuff or something.
Your knees okay, man? Everything cool?
No, actually, low key, bro. I pulled my groin. Dead ass.
All right.
About a month ago. So they told me that it's like literally 8 to 12 weeks for the type of.
You know that's the LPI. You know what the LPI is, right?
No, I don't.
Leather pants injury. You know, that's why I wear leather pants.
What is he doing?
I don't know why
we're
doing this.
Hey, LPI. Why is that? Hey, you need that trademark, bro.
No, so on this show we got LPI and what's the other one about the shrimp?
Catch the shrimp. I catch the shrimp, bro. And then IWAH, I wife a hoe.
Whoa.
IWAH.
Whoa.
IWAH.
What you said? Like, slow down now because you not, boy.
I'm not talking about my girl. Look, I almost. Hey man, y'all get me in trouble, bro.
Look, you run it down the court. Harlem running the point. She passed you the oop. Don't catch the oop and run and try to shoot a 4-pointer. Man.
It's like no, it's like yeah, I
bugging.
I'm not saying no. I'm just simply saying that, and I've said this before on commentary. Our wife, I don't care, and I'm not talking about my girl. Okay, let's be clear there. I'm not talking about my girl, but I think that people get too tied up on body counts and she dated this dude that be out all the time and we be out. How I'm gonna see him? Don't worry about that shit, bro. Like she was a hoe, now she your hoe. Just do that shit, bro. As long as the
technically we become a new person every 7 years.
That's real.
So whoever was in that last block of 7, they don't count because you a new person.
So that means them hoes can come back from Atlanta. They've been gone almost a decade.
Hey, listen.
And Texas.
Wait a minute.
What part? What part? What part?
She married though.
What part?
Houston.
Oh yeah, she in Dallas. Mika, you good, baby? You good, baby?
I hate me, yo.
Right.
I swear to God.
That's fucked up.
That's where they go.
Hey, Houston.
So technically you become a new person. You get new cells. Your cells regenerate. You get new taste buds. Every 7 years, so you a new person.
Real talk.
You get the miles reset on your throat.
You a new person.
That odometer get kicked back.
Right.
Yeah, it does the reverse.
Certified pre-owned.
Right.
The
so
vinegar
technically,
treatment,
so technically, anything 7 years ago doesn't count.
Don't
so
count.
You start from your date of birth. So I'm almost due.
Okay.
Next year.
I think some of my old boos still
person.
on me. I think some of my old boos
Rack
still
them
on
up,
me.
knock them down.
They
Alan, don't nobody want you.
I think my old boos still want me. I think so. Like, they.
What I tell you that conversation? What did I say? You are a winner. You gotta know when to win.
I am. You're right. No, it
winner,
took time to
man.
become this man. It took time.
It definitely did.
It took time. I wasn't like always this guy. Like I wasn't always this guy. And if I hurt you, I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh shit.
There it is, right there.
You got a woman that knows that says Disney.
Hey, look, she drove me this morning when I was walking out the crib too. She was like, "Dude, like,
I like
really,
that shirt. I'm getting one.
Really."
I mean, it's very simple. It's very simplistic.
Yeah. Such as life.
Uniqlo and H&M, bro.
I thought we wasn't supposed to be going to H&M.
So listen, that's real,
Since
right?
when?
No, since they did the coolest monkey in the jungle shirt.
That was like 7 years ago. They're new people.
In that case,
I think I just started going back in the pandemic.
Okay.
Because I didn't cross the line for a minute. But then, something I realized, like, it's difficult. Like, right, it's certain things that I'm not dealing with, and I know for certain I'm not dealing with them, right? Mm-hmm. But then there are other things that, pardon me, excuse me. So there are other things that I'm like, you know what? These companies are making a real effort to kind of change, like not correct, but change what's going on inside. Like they're hiring new people, they're putting new people on their boards, and you can argue that they're just doing that for face, right? We can all say that,
right?
But I think that at the same time, these companies are realizing, like Target literally just pledged $2 billion to small Black-owned businesses by 2025. Because they get it.
And not Tamika Mallory, Oh, Rashad said that.
Jesus Christ.
Don't take that shit out either.
Oh, man. No, don't take it out. But,
we still got Cavaliers. Motherfuckers got Cadillacs.
Now we still got Cavaliers. That was a baby mama car back then.
That was a baby mama car.
I didn't have a baby mama yet at that time. So
Yep, the Cavalier, the Sunfire.
Then when she became my baby mama, she was driving a Honda Civic. So.
Civic, that's
a
line. That's
a little bit sophisticated.
I think like the girls that went to UMSL and college and stuff had Civics. Low Valley, they had
they kind of jack you off with two hands.
Oh my God! What
like
in the
Yeah, so one hand was the Civic, and two hands was like the Neon Cavalier, and yeah.
Mercedes Benz,
and no
you get
hands.
a twist.
Nope, and no hands was
Mercedes Benz didn't do no work. No, Mercedes Benz didn't do no work because they was going off their looks.
But if she was a stripper though, she had the two hands.
She had a Mustang if she was a stripper though.
That's right, I'm tripping.
She had a Mustang if she was a stripper.
Why are we doing this?
And then
What kind of car you have?
None of your damn business.
Yeah,
we,
what kind of car?
you know,
No, seriously,
I'm gonna
what
look
kind
up
of
some
car
old
you have?
pictures.
Don't act like that. You
I'm
know
gonna
you
look up some
like
old pictures. We
It
gonna
depends
find.
on when you're talking about.
Do you know Brendolyn is all on the internet? I called her by her government name.
Now she punched me the last time I said that.
Do you know Harlem B?
I
No,
had a Fusion and a PT Cruiser.
I had to go.
you
Didn't
was
one of your
straight. You was
cars get
straight.
stolen or something?
My Taurus.
Okay, I remember you was like hot, like you was on social media. Like if y'all see this mother, call me immediately.
They stole it out of my driveway. I was pissed.
Don't warm up your cars in the winter.
In St. Anne. You got to be super bold
Yeah, you do.
to steal a car in St. Anne, Missouri, and I lived right next to the police department at the time.
Damn.
So, and what you said about me being on the internet?
Oh, so you can go on the internet right now on YouTube and various other channels, and you'll see Harlem in short tennis skirts with wife beaters and the glove with the rips on the side,
You
going
lie.
up the arm.
You lie.
with a bob with the bob cut.
Oh,
Say-
you lying.
Oh, are we? Do I need to pull
Yeah.
receipts?
Please do.
Pull receipts?
Yeah, I gotta see that.
I need to see it too. Shit.
Yeah, let me see. I was
The
look,
dream.
I was in the spot the other day and
I
heard
was
the,
not in the video.
Oh, shit. I heard that pop, you was on a pop, lock, and drop it.
No.
Pop,
She wasn't in Pop Like a Drop It, bro.
what was the song?
Thick with it.
She was on the hook with Thick with it, but then there was a couple other joints you showed up in, not many. There was a couple of joints you showed
Alan,
up in.
you lie like a
You was making your knees
Persian
touch your motherfucking elbows.
rug. No. I told you, I said this on Facebook. I used to love to date rapper. Like I missed dating rappers.
Okay.
Because I used to be in the studio like hyping up all they whack shit.
Right.
That's what's up,
Why
babe.
is she like this, bro?
That's
baby,
dope. I
baby,
love that.
You better rhyme Gucci with Davucci.
That's like y'all seen the TikTok where the girl be standing and be like, when I pull up in that brr.
Yeah,
That's what you.
that's right. Fuck out of here. Young and dumb. Young and dumb. Never again. Never.
You better rhyme cat with hat.
Okay.
You so Metamucil.
Come on, Dr. Seuss.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
leave it
Dr.
alone.
Seuss.
I'm not
With some
going there with
Z's.
you all. I'm not going there.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Uh-oh.
Shit.
It's a sexual question.
Oh, damn.
Not that we want to know. Like, but
You
I
sure
do.
you ain't been drinking none of these with
Right.
me?
Nah, just a little heroin before I came. But the thing is, so your government name is what it is, right?
Right.
And we call you Harlem.
Correct.
When you making sweet, sweet love, and I'm pretty sure you, whatever man you with you please or whatever, what do you prefer that he calls you during that love? Do you want him to go?
She's a Taurus, bro, so I already know.
Well, first of all, nobody is saying the full name
Oh, okay.
at that such a time.
Now, if you putting it down, he gonna say your full name.
No, it's you. Nobody. Well, no.
That's a lot of name to say,
Yeah, that's
though,
a
bro.
lot.
That's a lot of name. That's a lot of syllables in
And
that
rarely
moment,
does
dog.
anybody call
Nah.
me that.
But maybe it'd be.
It's just brand. Just brand or B is what's normally.
You know one thing I believe it's
That's
a theory.
another B.
I believe that people who stutter have the worst pullout game.
I'm not even great to.
You know, we were talking about rap.
Because I already know where you're going, bro.
We not finna do it.
You finna do that, dog. No, we not gonna do
All
it.
right,
Alan,
I'll stop.
We were talking about rap,
Yeah.
and it made me. I don't know why he wants to be so relevant.
Uh-oh.
Y'all boy Bow Wow.
Oh, ain't he in the WWE now?
I want to put a disclaimer. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He fucking creates these scenarios in his head and then projects them off so that people can respond to him.
Exactly.
Like y'all remember when he was walking and he videoed himself talking about, y'all, it's
people
a
was
field
following
trip
him.
behind me. They don't know it's me. Oh shit. They still don't know it's you.
And everybody walk by.
They're like, who's this guy? That's me right there. Who's this guy?
Yeah, like,
Who's this guy? I don't.
or when he was faking the photos of the Jets.
People do that in real life, so I gave him a pass.
But sir, why you want to beef with Lil Romeo? Because
I-
number one, about this whole versus thing, right? He was like, bro, you sure you want the smoke? Well, it was a very cryptic message that he put out there to no one in particular, but he was talking about Romeo.
Right.
So Romeo, you know, he's Master P's son, so he's very smart. He went
Romeo
to ICDC
Miller.
college.
Oh, I thought it was Everest, but it's the ICDC.
It was ICDC, right?
Everest.
So his response was actually very long-winded and well put out, right? And he was like, "Yo, if you don't want to do a versus, we could get in the ring."
Right.
I think I would like to see the fight because I feel like Romeo would probably be Bow Wow ass.
Probably hands and feet.
But in a versus battle, how many songs does Romeo have?
Romeo has maybe 2. Did he even release an album? He did release an album, but I don't know. Like,
because he became more of an actor.
Yeah, and he wasn't.
Hey,
good at
I
that.
like Roll Bounce.
Roll Bounce was good. That was Bow Wow.
That was Bow Wow.
I thought you
Not
said
Lil
Bow
Romeo.
Wow. Oh, my bad.
we talking about Romeo.
I tuned out of this whole conversation. But yeah.
Look at my advertisements, by the way, y'all. Look, I just want you all to know. Look at my advertisements since y'all done started talking.
Guess what? I told you we being
Very
watched.
funny.
We being watched at it.
So yeah, so I don't know. Would you want to see a Bow Wow versus Romeo?
No,
I'd rather jack off with Ben.
I rock with Jesus Christ, man. Hang tight.
Who does that? Like, I think people do that in real life.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Nah, we
because
still got 10 minutes. We can make it. We can do it.
I cannot. I would rather see them in the boxing ring though.
I don't want to see brothers fight. Can we just all be homies?
So you don't watch boxing?
Oh, I watch that shit. But it's like actual boxers. I don't want to see ICDC college versus.
Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
shout out to Romeo. I am a Romeo Miller fan. I salute that brother.
Yeah, I feel like he's very non-problematic. Bow Wow is very, very
Shad
problematic.
Moss cool. I think is
He's problematic.
lost in the industry.
He's problematic. He wants to be a lot more relevant than he is. Like, sir, your 106 and Park days are over. They was done when Free and AJ left. So,
Have you ever? Well, never mind.
What?
Saw Free in person.
No.
Free's a cool sister. Salute to Free. That's all I was gonna say.
Something made me like go and pull up like their old episodes. I think it was I only listened to 90s music on Facebook, the Facebook group.
Right.
You know, which they're also part of the SOLC Network too. So shout out to them.
Shout out to the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that show a lot.
And it was crazy because it was like if you look at Free and AJ as hosts, and then you look at Roxy and Terrence, it was like the beginning of an era, the middle of an era, and then you had Bow Wow, and that was the Dark Ages.
Yo, I know you're gonna remember this. One of y'all remember this. Who was the dude that got accused? They was just like, never mind. I know who it was. I don't even want to say his name.
What? Well,
It was a brother, because I actually respect this brother. But it was a brother who got accused of you know what I'm saying? Like, he got accused by somebody relevant, and then he had this long drawn out explanation of he didn't do it, and then somebody else was like, yo, that's a long way to say you ain't suck another man dick.
I don't know, Rashad. Or were they
Rapper actor. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna do this with you
Right.
in here. I do have a question for you though.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is more of like because I don't know what it's like to be a young man, but I am raising a young man.
No doubt. Okay, this is serious.
So yesterday, my son asked me if he could go to the movies.
Right.
He was going on a date.
Okay.
Sure.
Right
cool.
on.
No problem.
You've met the young lady.
I have not met her in person, but I've heard him talk about her. I've seen how he reacts to her, or how she kind of projects onto him. Like, I don't particularly care for her, for my son. Let me just say that.
So before you finish your question, that is very un-Harlem like, because you are a person like, I need to meet this person, I need to see this person.
Right.
Okay.
I
go ahead.
don't agree with her energy, even
Right.
from afar.
So
So
this is-
I don't even need to be in your space to
Yes,
get
ma'am.
a feel for you.
So this is you actually showing your son a lot of love when
Right.
it comes to this young lady.
Sure,
Okay,
absolutely.
go.
Because I know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be a teenage boy,
Mm-hmm.
but I know what it's like to be a teenage girl. I know what it's like to be a toxic teenage girl. And I
Right.
know what it's like to be a problematic young woman.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
I can identify the red flags even from a distance.
That's right.
And that's just not me being an overprotective mom.
Nah, come on now.
That's me literally like, and
That's right.
you know.
That's right. Salute.
So he went to the movies. I dropped him off. I went on about my business.
What they go see?
Spiral,
Oh,
which was the new
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Saw. Type.
Before let me just say this.
Yes, ma'am.
Before I finish,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know when the fuck Chris Rock grew up, but he was and Chris Rock a funny looking nigga. He was looking like a tender in this little movie last night. Okay,
You know they say me and Chris Rock looking like.
no, they don't.
Okay. Go ahead.
But I will say the movie was interesting. It did leave a lot to be desired.
Is it
but
gross?
Extremely.
Okay.
But Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock were both in the movie. So
Right.
it was pretty good. I've never seen Chris Rock in such a serious
Mm-hmm.
role
Right.
outside of I Think I Love My Wife.
Okay.
So Chris Rock was looking like a tender, ladies.
All right.
But anyway, so I dropped him off and I went on about my business. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he had been kind of like in communication with the little girl all day or whatever. Come to find out, when his goddad brought him home, she stood him up. She never showed up.
Whoa.
Dang.
I've been through that before.
So as a mom, of course, I'm like, forget her. Don't talk to her. Don't give her no more energy. You deserve better.
Right.
But of course, as a young man, that's not what you want to hear, especially when you really like somebody. And I can tell because it is affecting him, like in an adverse way today. Like he's been a little bit down.
And first and foremost, your son is like one of the coolest, flyest dudes on the planet.
Thank you.
So, of course, now see, I want to go into parent mode, and that ain't even my child.
Like I want to
Now,
beat
like,
the little girl up.
Exactly,
You know,
like-
of course, because it's like,
beep, beep,
I mean,
beep, beep, beep,
that's
beep.
the natural reaction
Yeah.
when somebody breaks your child's heart, right?
Right.
You ready to fight.
Right.
So as young men,
Okay.
when y'all were young men,
Mm-hmm.
and Rashad, you've raised a young man who's now,
And he's been,
You know.
he's been, matter of fact, the same thing happened to my son. Anyway, go ahead.
how do I I need a little parenting advice.
Okay.
I mean, you got it? You want me?
Yeah, what you have?
Because this is coming from men.
Yeah,
So like,
first,
so
cuz.
coming from men, what would you want to hear from your mother if you were a 16-year-old, you just got stood up for the first time?
So I'm going to say something that AI always want to answer questions first.
ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
answering this one,
Go ahead.
and I'm
Go
not
ahead.
going to be a
I'll let you
nigga
go.
on this one,
Go ahead.
okay?
Go ahead.
I'm going to be very serious.
I'm gonna be a New Orleans man.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Whittier, and that's the way it is.
Appreciate it.
Hello.
So here's the craziest thing, right? This is just me. I've been that little kid that was stood up, and it's also happened to my son. And I'll tell you why my son was open with me. Because you gotta give him that period to feel how he feel. He has to feel those feelings. Harlem, I already know you got one in the. Look, I already know how you give it up. You know what I'm saying? You ready? Like, yo, son, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to Target. It's gonna be, I'm going to Target. All right, let's bitch it. You know, I already know
Right.
you on that.
But he did say also, let me throw this out there too, that while he was waiting for his godfather to pick him up,
Yeah.
he did meet another young lady who shot her shot first.
Boy,
Look
macaroni
at God.
Tony.
So, you know, that kind of, but I really think that he likes this other young lady.
Right. So this is what I say. AI, you let me know what you think. I think number one, as a mommy, because I know, you gotta let them feel it. You kind of gotta be as mad as you are. You want to choke this little motherfucker out. Not your son, but the girl.
Sure.
Let them feel those feels. It could be a day. It could be some days. It could be a week. I promise you, if you just let them feel, and y'all tight, you and your son are tight,
Absolutely.
he's going to come to you and talk about it. And he's going to talk about it from his perspective, his aspects. He's probably going to ask you questions just about women. When that happened to me, that happened a couple times. I would be mad. I look in the mirror, I'm ugly. I got bad, because I used to have bad acne, super buck teeth, Biggest thing on my body was my body was
we
my
saw
knees.
we saw the picture you put up. We saw the we ain't gonna let you let it down just yet.
But see, I don't take myself
gonna post
serious.
it.
Yeah, please do. Please
We're gonna
put
post
that.
it on the page.
Please, I give you more. But my mother, like I'm walking around slamming doors. I was so skinny it took 2 hands to slam.
It still take me 2 hands on
Right. But my mama, Miss Jackie, I love my mom. She was like, go, do what you gotta do. Don't get kicked out the motherfucking house. Her exact words, because you fucking my shit up. But feel how you feel. And as soon as I got it out, I cried. That's back when the slow songs used to actually be good. So you listening to Midnight Love on repeat and shit. But then I came out of it. And I got an older sister too. So I talked to my sister about women. Talked to my mom about women. Like, why would she be like this? And my mom, and when my grandma was alive, they were straight up. They was like, she looked like she take whole baths at the gas station.
How they building you up? You ain't want her no way. She take whole bath.
They did, but the thing is, they did that to build me up. But then they educated me on some things that I did not understand. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to go into all that because, it's different situations for different situations. So all I would say, to answer your question directly, let him feel how he feels. He's going to talk to you. And right when that door opens, instead of just being like, just because teenagers don't be wanting that, believe it or not. Like, you just overly affectionate. I hate the world. Don't pay a bill.
Come here, baby.
But just let him feel how he feel. Let him get it out. Then he going to come to you. He going to be, mama, can I talk to you? Can I this, that, and the third? And Harlem, we know you got it on lock. Okay? Now, what you got to say, AI, about that?
So first and foremost, something about being young. He got a lot more stand-ups to go. Like, that's just the reality of it. Right. So, we not gonna be oversensitive here. Like, I feel you though, bro. Like when you that young, you don't know the world and life that's in front of you, right? You just like, man, I like the old girl and she did this and like, da, da, da. Like I remember like right after I graduated, like some chick that I was vibing with, like. She like disappeared for a weekend, and I ended up finding out she was at Mizzou with this other dude all weekend. And like my homies told me, like, bro, don't you mess with Dutton? I was like, yeah. Oh, she was up here all weekend. I was
getting that dorm dick,
getting the D. So you got a lot more heartbreaks to go. Like you can't. It ain't. Just deal with it. You gonna understand that that's gonna be nothing. You gonna be like, who? Like that ain't.
But it's just like you said though, like right at that moment, it's like she's the only girl for me. It's like one of those things.
Your world is so small at that age,
right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I say like if you that's a good point, AI. Like the world, what you think the world is really this at that point. And with that, I think like attention span and so on and so forth and feelings, it's gonna is it dissipate? Is that the word I'm looking for? Look at me trying to get the word.
You good? Word of the day, dissipate.
Dissipate. Okay.
Spell it.
I was about to say, right.
D-I-S.
D-I-S paint. Okay. But yeah, it's just.
Dissipate.
Yeah. No, we don't want to say it. But.
No.
Yeah, it's just, I guarantee you, I'll make a bet with you. I bet you $5 that by this time next week, he going to been and talk to you about it. Probably talk about this new young lady that he, because he fly cat. And I bet you the little bullshit, you know what I'm saying, ring around the tub ass little bitch. She probably gonna been and tried to say something. I'm sorry, that was not right.
I was like, wait a minute.
I only called her a little bitch because I don't know her name.
I'm not mad at you. It's just funny to me. That a little bit.
But this is a family thing. We family. So that's like my son too.
Don't worry about a little bit.
That little bit, she take whole baths a quick trip. But anyway, all I'm saying is she gonna probably turn around and try to get in contact with him.
Yeah.
All of that's gonna happen by next Sunday.
Well,
these new girls different, bro.
They are very different. And it's like,
ain't nothing changed but the motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you a true story in a minute.
Yes, I know what it's like to be a toxic young teenager.
Right.
And I know what it's like to be young and dumb and in love and all. I've never been stood up. You got me fucked up.
Right.
But it's like, this is my kid. Like I can't smack you because you a kid.
Right.
But don't do my son like
I got stood up by a gay girl.
Shut up.
What was your true story?
Have you ever stood somebody up?
Yes.
So you never been stood up. See, light skin, dog. Light skin.
I ain't gonna write I did get stood up.
I do. I believe I've been stood up hellas.
And me and that sister cool to this day. I was like, we was both lesbians. You should have just let me fucking try to.
All the girls that stood me, I was like, you know what?
Fuck Applebee's.
This time I was going through this.
Applebee's,
Yeah,
2 for $20 margarita.
That was
back,
the hot.
This was back in the
90s,
though. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you took a girl to Applebee's,
I had to use my mama car. You know
you was getting it in, bro. Yeah, Apple.
Do y'all use coupons on dates?
I have
on the low. On the low.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you.
I be on Groupon like a mug.
You look like you fucking use Groupon.
Listen. Okay.
I think if a man used a coupon with me on the first date, there wouldn't be another one.
You would be giving up the best dick you probably ever have in your life.
Probably, because you're not going to use no damn coupon or a Groupon.
He gonna give you some Groupon dick.
I'm not worth my full meal. You got to take $15 off.
Look, y'all young ladies.
Boy, yeah, listen.
Ladies,
listen.
Groupon dick is where it's at. Y'all say y'all want that dick.
Dick.
Groupon dick. This man is taking the time to make sure he is watching the money.
The money.
The
That's the
money.
thing.
No, I'm not worth. So you got to take. You
ain't even got to know he used the coupon.
But you will.
How?
But you got to show the people your phone. They got to scan
Dude,
it.
when y'all want to use your
Ain't nobody
coupons, all you
clipping-
got to do is go to the bathroom, make eye contact with whoever coming to the slide that shit. And I'm telling you.
This is
you ate a $200 meal and you going to look at that motherfucker.
Got it for $150. Well, I got it for $150.
$49.73.
I wasn't worth $40. I wasn't worth the rest of the money.
So first and
you had to
foremost,
use a coupon for my appetizer.
Here's the thing.
You want $40? Yeah,
no.
You are not a $40 woman.
I sure ain't. My nails cost more than $40.
Okay, so maybe $60. But all I'm saying is, here's the thing.
Why he had the 20?
I love you. I love
it doesn't matter because the restaurants that I enjoy going to don't take coupons anyway.
Where you like?
They own their trust.
Ain't no coupons.
They own there.
No,
they own there.
What restaurants?
801 Fish owner.
Fleming's.
Owner. Fleming's.
Yeah,
is
I saw Fleming's.
I'll check.
Coupon the other day. I saw one the other day.
Roof Crisp owner.
Roof Crisp definitely.
Roofs.
No, Roof Crisp.
It's
Roofs.
Roofs
Roof is crisp
with a P. Crisp. Roofs Crisp.
Yeah, don't use no coupon for dinner anyway. If you want to take me to like the gun range and use a Groupon or mini golf or Top Golf,
I don't like these rules.
Don't
like
rules. No.
I can't use a coupon on the condoms.
You might as well fucking take me to Popeyes if you're gonna use a coupon. Just clip them.
Are you coming back to the crib though?
No.
Oh well,
we're gonna eat it in the car.
You not making love over.
So the Cutlass in the back.
I respect you, so I'm not using the fuck word. You not making love over some Popeyes.
I sure ain't.
I don't like that shit.
Chicken sandwiches.
I don't like
Never even had one.
Spicy
fries.
If you're going to use a coupon,
yeah,
you might as well take her to churches.
That's not real. See, like,
that's too low.
So wait a minute.
$3.
I got a real question.
Okra,
fire.
So, are y'all
crispy.
looking at the fact that some men and people? We'll just say people because it's not just men. Some people are more frugal. Some people are frugal, and some people are just more frugal, right? Like, think about it. Because here's the thing: I'm not gonna be able to get you to my crib first 1, 2, 3 dates. That's not gonna happen.
Right, correct.
Okay?
You are correct.
So I can go get steaks at Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. I can go to Strives and get steaks, cook that up at the crib.
Yeah.
And I'm $50-$60 in. I gotta take you out and pay $200 because you ain't even added up the drinks or nothing. Drinks is what be the killer. That's what I've learned, dog. Drinks be the killer on the tab.
What I said.
And still, you saw my post. Y'all, I said what I said, and y'all still be wrong and misinformed.
Don't take me on a date and your broke ass have to use a damn coupon.
What if I'm not broke though? That's
then why are you
can't
being
assume
cheap?
that.
Use it on the second or the third date.
Because I could use that additional.
Why do you have to make that your first
$50,
impression?
Elsewhere?
Your pussy should be worthless.
Why
I mean,
do you-
worthful, not worthless. I'm sorry, Freudian slip. It should be. What's the word I'm looking for? I was sorry, y'all.
It's time to wrap this the fuck up.
No, don't. I wasn't saying that to you. I'm speaking in general. I mean, come on, you sunshine. That's the word on the street. But the thing is that I'm saying,
I'm using that.
It shouldn't even be equivalent to a dinner and a this and a that.
Who said that I was sleeping with somebody based on the first date?
Didn't you just say that earlier? Like
You said, but you're not gonna go out with him again. If
No,
you
I'm
coupon
not
on
going
first.
out with him again because he used the fucking coupon for the appetizer. It's just like also I personally, me, because y'all know when I go out,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Me and my friends, we spend money like we drug dealers.
Right.
Okay. Appetizers, bottomless drinks, add extra guacamole and salsa to the shit, like whatever. Okay.
You have a great job, so all your friends have a great job?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So,
then y'all don't need us to do shit.
So that's what I'm saying. The restaurants that I enjoy,
yeah,
I can pay for myself.
That's right.
But I want you to pay for it, and I don't want you to use no fucking coupon.
You know what I learned
like
about you? Hold on. You know what I learned about your ass?
Daggone.
Because there's two things I say about you. One, you a puppy dog. And what is it, like the pit bull in the skirt, but it's like the puppy dog. You were really a sweetheart. You just play tough.
Compared to what?
I'm with you on that, bro.
Yeah, you just play. I can look in your eyes and tell. It just has to be a man that knows how to be on your level.
Ain't find one to tame me yet.
I will be going to your wedding in about 2 years. Watch. I can predict this.
I gotta
get divorced first.
That's yeah, I ain't touching that. Number two, you are a sapiosexual.
A what?
A sapiosexual.
I don't know, bro.
No, she is because you were very intellectual.
Hold on.
So sapiosexual is basically.
Don't look it up. I got you.
The meow meow get wet based off of somebody having a conversation, being brilliant, having a conversation. They're intellectually pleasing. I know this about you.
Absolutely. You are absolutely
And you the
correct.
type of person that if a dude has his shit together, you might even treat him, not the first night.
Is a money-o-sexual a thing?
I'm bringing. That's always a thing.
I'm Rashad Whittier. This is commentary. Good night.
On that note, we need to get a gold digger on here, and I use that term lightly. I use that term lightly, but if you are a self-proclaimed gold digger,
we like gold.
Hit us up.
No, gold. GOLD, not gold.
The email is commentaryshow@gmail.com. We are the Commentary Crew. I am Alan and I have nobody. All right, I'm here by myself. Fuck yeah.
I'm Rashad, and I'm just saying, for the gold diggers, what is your pussy really worth?
Worthless.
That will be the next topic. Or
it's worth less.
Worthless. Is it worth less or worthless?
Is it like?
I see. Oh, my nigga got bars. Is it worth less or worth less? You know, like food for less? Yeah, I like that. He got bars, son. Rashadism. I don't take myself seriously. And I do like Cutlasses.
We don't take you serious either.
I know. That's cool. That's cool.
I don't feel like I have to like intro or outro myself anymore, but I'm going to do it anyway. Mm-hmm. Y'all already know who I am, Harlem B, encouraging
good branding,
everybody to not only check on their strong friend this month, but also check in with yourself because it is Mental Health Awareness Month. And self-care is the best care because if you did, then you just did.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are signing off. Commentary, Intellectual Blackversation. Shout out to SOLC Network. Shout out to Kazi Society.
Hey, we still got 3 minutes though, right?
A little bit. I mean, we don't gotta go. You know, like I feel like we could be able to put in like a half hour. We put in an hour and a half. We need to. I don't want to go to hour.
Sometimes, you know, we do a lot. We really basically today made a show out of nothing.
That's true.
We had nothing.
This is just the shit we talked.
We didn't even talk about Escape and SWV.
I did not see that. I heard it was good.
I didn't watch it either.
They said it was good. They said that the energy from Coco was off. Mm-hmm. But I did see that she put out a statement saying that
she saw somebody get killed.
Yeah, somebody got killed like right outside of her hotel room right before she was set to, go to the battle. So, but I heard it was really good. But again, I think I said this. I knew that Escape was gonna watch it. They got more lyrically.
They got Jermaine Dupri.
They have more songs.
So Escape took that one, huh? I would.
Let's watch it and we'll come back next week. Well, absolutely. I won't be here next week, but
I won't be here next week either. I'll be in Maryland.
Damn, everybody gone.
And I'm traveling.
I'll be here. I ain't got shit to do.
You gonna be here?
What are you gonna say?
Shut up.
No, you got things. You got things to do.
Right.
You know we got things.
Shout to top.
He gonna be out of Drake. Come through. Come through. Yeah, girl, you know we got things to do.
This is so ghetto.
You deserve rounds tonight.
Hey, I was exaggerating on that story about the Cutlass. She did get fucked on the back of a Cutlass, though. So
that is really we're gonna help you through that moment. So
we're gonna get you some therapy.
Have you seen a woman get fucked in the back of a Cutlass? You may be eligible.
No, I ain't say in the back of a Cutlass. On the back of a Cutlass.
Oh, see, that changed the whole deal.
She was getting some outside strokes.
So, like, was the car like moving forward? Like, y'all, wheels rock?
Man, I think he even
I wish
had.
y'all could
I ain't
see
shit.
Aaron
I think he even had one
with his
leg up
arms.
too. You ain't even see when I put my leg up.
You know what?
Hey, y'all be cool.
Goodbye.
We out. Peace.
Bye. See ya. Fuck Cutlass is dope for real life.